BBA first semester. This session is about Business Skill Development Paper 1. The topic is Industrial Visit Report Writing. Dear students, the contents which I'll be discussing in this session is about the aims of industrial visit, university guidelines regarding industrial visit report writing and its procedure, and we shall also discuss the report writing steps and the various ways of compiling the report. The aims of an industrial visit. The industrial visit is considered as one of the tactical methods of teaching. The main reason behind this, it lets the students to know things practically through interaction, working methods, and employment practices. Moreover, it gives exposure from academic point of view. Main aim of industrial visit is to provide an exposure to students about practical working environment. They also provide students a good opportunity to gain full awareness about industrial practices. Through industrial visits, students get awareness about the new technologies. Technology development is a main factor about which a student should have a good knowledge. Visiting different companies actually helps students to build a good relationship with those companies. We know building relationship with companies will always help us to gain a good job in future. After visiting an industry, students can gain a combined knowledge about both theory and practical aspects. Students will be more concerned about earning a better job after having an industrial visit. Let's know the university guidelines, which is given by the university in part 3. Business Skill Development Course, BCDC, which is about industrial visits. The objectives is to make students aware of industrial process and practices. The next objective is to make students understand the flow of operations in any organization. The guidelines given by the university to the institution is: the BBA department of the college shall organize visits to 2 business establishments. It can be of manufacturing, financial, banking, or service establishment in the first semester for the students. The students will have to record the learning from the visiting these organizations in a record book. For every organizational visit, information gathered shall be included as profile of the organization consisting of vision and mission, details about board of directors, department details, HR, marketing, manufacturing, organization structure, the overall turnover of the company, the capital being invested, the number of branches, products, services marketed, and so on. Further, the university has also given the guidelines regarding marks allocation. Each visit should be documented in a practical record book. The department should award 30 marks per visit, the total of which comes to 60 marks, that is 30 marks into 2 visits. It is also followed by oral examination or vivos, shall be conducted at the end of the semester by the external faculty from among the panel of examiners identified by the college. The marks allocation is 20 plus 20 to assess the learning outcomes of both the visits. After assessment, marks scored by the candidate has to be sent to the university. Dear students, hope you have understood the marks allocation for both the report writing and vivos. Totally, you have to score 100 marks. The maximum marks allocated by the university is 100. Now let's know the steps of report writing. The report should be handwritten in 200 pages practical record book, neatly wrapped and labeled. You can see the image of the record books available in the market. Once you get the record book, immediately you have to write the contents page. The contents page will have 3 columns: serial number, particulars, and page numbers. You begin writing the report with these steps. The report writing steps are: you begin with introduction to the organization, which includes history of the organization, the founder's details, year of establishment, and to move on you will be writing about the various functional areas or departments. The departments includes human resource, finance and accounting, sales and marketing, research and development, operations, advertising, and so on. If you have observed and learned the process, you will be also writing about the process used in the manufacturing, the annual turnover of the company, and finally you will write a paragraph on conclusion. Let's take an example. Since due to pandemic, the institutions will not be able to take the students to the industrial visit, but still, you students have a great opportunity. You can think of visiting to any of the banks. Since you all have your savings bank account in any of the banks, you can take the prior permission from your parents and visit the nearest branch with following all the safety measures. You can visit to any of these Karur Vaishya Bank, Jammu Kashmir Bank, Axis Bank, HDFC, Federal, Kotak, ICICI Bank, and you can also visit the public sector and private sector banks or State Bank of India. If not any, at least the bank where your or your parents have an SP account. Once you move on to the bank, make sure you take an image of yourself at the entrance of the bank. Because in your report writing, if you choose to write about State Bank of India which you visited, you can put your photograph on the left side of the record book. And then once you enter into the bank, you can observe all the functions performed by the banker, and if time permits, you can also interact with them and tell you are a student who is doing a study on your own. Definitely the bankers will encourage you and give you all the information. Next, you can visit to the website of the bank and collect all the information and compile it in the report. Otherwise, you have an option. You definitely have post office in every area. You can make a visit to the post office individually and enter into the post office, interact and observe all the functional areas performed in a post office. Later you can log in the details in the website and compile it in the report. It will be definitely a good learning experience. You have another option, that is online industrial visit or virtual visit. Now I shall play a video for you how an online industrial visit will help you in learning and compiling your report. Thank you for watching this session about Inter-Business Skill Development Industrial Visit Report Writing. Hope you have liked this session. If you have liked it, share and subscribe to this channel. Never stop learning because life never stops you teaching. Thank you all dear students.